Hi, Bill Presse with Directed Force Putters. Today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about ball position. I see a lot of people using the Directed Force putter, and I get questions on social media about ball position, or it took a little while to figure it out. So I just want to address this topic and make a video. The number one thing that we get used to because of the shaft location on a regular putter, the face is going to be behind the tip of the shaft. On a directed force putter, it's ahead. Even though that if we put this down because of the press grip, the face is actually slightly behind the leading edge of the grip. However, our eyes refer to ball position and where we see our feet. So with the common mistake, the initial mistake with a directed force putter is put the ball in the middle of the stance. And what that does, it sets up with the putter open. You can see my natural tendency to get in this position is to have the face slightly open. And so that then, when you putt, you're going to block a lot of putts to the right, or you'll try to, start cutting the ball. And so I think that's the number one common mistake when people first get the directed force, is they're not used to setting up the proper way. So with the directed force, if this is the middle of my stance, what we need to do is look at the tip of the shaft. Okay, not the face, not the ball, the tip of the shaft. So the first thing we do is we come in and we aim the putter. The next thing we do, we stop looking at the ball and we look at the tip of the shaft and make sure that that is in between the middle of my stance. Okay, so if I come back here, I'll put this here. Now I'm looking at my toes. I'm making sure that the tip of the shaft is in the middle of my stance. At that point, that puts the ball left to forward. Well, that's actually where the directed force putter is balanced to straighten out because of line angle balancing, and that also helps ascend. When the ball is in the middle of your stance, you're actually in a negative angle of descent. So you can see where the back of the putter is coming off the ground here. So if this is sold out, that's open. So again, folks, if you have a directed force putter and you're having kind of trying to figure it out, this is the first thing we do. Tip of the shaft in the middle of the stance or slightly forward, and then we're going to just go ahead and stroke through. So that's how that works. And when we put it in the revealer, you can see if we're back here, the ball goes to the right. When we're putting with the revealer, I'm going to do my next video on that. You can see where the balance of the putter is meant to have the tip of the shaft, middle of the stance, which puts the ball left to center. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.